All right, hey, what's going on, guys? How do you do? It's your boy Gray here, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a few days since I've uploaded a video. I've mainly just been streaming and leveling up my guns and getting gold or certain weapons off stream, but I've been putting a lot of hours into this game. We finally hit Prestige 1. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of my feedback and my general thoughts and feelings for Black Ops 6 today and go over some of the stats and show you the weapons that I got gold also. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done so already, if you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any other videos or live streams. And if you guys could drop an early like for us, that would really help out. And let's get into this. So as of this recording right now, it's October 29th. It's about 1 p.m. here. I actually ended up hitting Prestige last night at like 3 in the morning. And then after I Prestige, I ended up getting to work on the C9, getting those headshots. And I was just not having a good go of it in core. So I ended up going into hardcore. And that is why my KD dropped to a 1.26. Before I Prestiged, I had a 1.32 KD, which you guys can vouch for me because I showed you my KD on stream the last time I streamed. And then I decided to start working on the C9 and, you know, doing a headshot challenge. It just wasn't going that great in core. So I jumped into hardcore. I'm not much of a hardcore guy. I mean, here's the Prestige tag after Prestige 1. I'm doing the best I can. I'm holding a positive, but barely. But you know what, guys? I'm pretty confident once we enter Prestige Master, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to my kill death ratio once I have everything unlocked and I'm able to just play my game. I don't have to worry on stupid challenges. I can play the games that I want to play, the game modes. I can have the perks to set up the builds and everything the way I want it. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to bump that up to at least a minimum of 1.5. That's typically where my average KD is. It's around a 1.5. So you guys have been asking me, like, what's been my favorite weapon? What gun do I think is the best in the game? To be completely honest here with you guys, man, all I've been doing is the camo challenges. So I started with the assault rifle. So really, I've only been using the assault rifles. You know, it wasn't until I hit Prestige 1 that I started working on SMGs because, you know, you start from level 1. The C9 is the only thing that was available that I hadn't worked on already. So I've been working on this. I'm actually 54 headshots at the moment. But for the assault rifles here, guys, I got the XM4 gold. I got the AK-74 gold. I got the AMAZ. The AMAZ is gold. I have the GPR gold as well. And I also have the Model L gold, which this was the gun that I was telling you guys that I could have prestiged earlier, but I wanted to finish getting gold for this. So I held off until I got gold. So I've been putting a bunch of hours into this game. I've been playing this game nonstop. And here's some of my feedback, some of my reviews, some of my opinions on Black Ops 6 so far. You know, I'm genuinely enjoying this game very much. I feel like it's really fast paced, a lot of action. People are actually like moving and running and gunning, which is always great to see. I'm having a really fun time with this game so far. There are little things here and there that make this game not that enjoyable at times, but one of the biggest things that annoys me and frustrates me so much with this game is that even with the best possible build on your weapons, it feels like it takes so many bullets sometimes to kill somebody. And I tweeted this out last night. I don't know if it's like an aim assist issue, if it's a connectivity issue, or maybe it's just a general time to kill issue with this game. Maybe the time to kill is extremely slow. The problem that I'm having with that, though, is that I feel like I'm dying really fast. I mean, this is not a joke. You guys have seen me play this game live. I think I killed somebody the other day. I have a 30-round magazine, and I was lighting this guy up, and like I pretty much emptied the entire magazine into this guy. And I wish I could say it was like a one-and-done situation, but it's every goddamn game. But then if I'm in a similar gunfight and I'm getting shot the way that I shoot people, if I get shot that way, bro, I die instantly. And that issue really causes me to lose a lot of gunfights that I, honest to God, personally do not believe I should be losing. And if you guys have been a fan of the channel, if you know me, you know that I don't bullshit these things. If I get outplayed, I'm happy to die like that. Or if I have a bad aim, I'm happy to die like that. Or if I can't control the recoil, I die, that's fine. It's these moments where I'm reacting faster. I'm more accurate than you. I'm using a stronger gun than you. You know, the person that I'm shooting reacts late, and yet I'm the one that suffers. I'm the one that dies. I'm doing everything right in that gunfight. I'm outsmarting you in every corner, but I'm still the one dying. That really irks me, man. And it happens every game. So I don't really know what that issue is. Is it a desynced issue? I don't know. I just don't know what that is, but it's happening every game, and it's really frustrating. I tweeted that out, and somebody said something along the lines like, oh, why don't you play hardcore? And the funny thing is, I'm playing hardcore right now with the C9, and I'm getting hit markers in hardcore like crazy. You know, this game does look really good. It gives me that Black Ops Cold War vibes, but just almost like an improvement. So I will say that on the end of like just visually, it looks great and fantastic, feels great. The movement is great. Omni movement is awesome, but I would be remiss if I didn't talk about how unsatisfying some of these multiplayer maps are. I mean, just looking at these maps here, I'll give you my quick review on these. Babylon, fantastic map, a lot of action, really great. Derelict, decent map. it's a hit or miss sometimes. I feel like it just depends on how people are playing or just the general team balancing. I feel like if I'm just always facing like decent players and I got all the shitty players on my team, this map is just like, it's such a terrible experience. Lowtown. This is unfortunately, this is on my do not playlist. I'm currently doing these headshot challenges and this map just plays so weird. Once I finish my challenges and stuff, and once I don't have to worry about specific headshots, I will focus on playing this game and I can use my perks, I can use my exact build. But Lowtown is one of these maps that I just refuse to play at the moment. Payback. This, in my personal opinion, is one of the better maps, one of the best maps in the game, I will say. I have a great time playing this map every time. Very fun, very good engagements. This is good. This is good. Protocol. This is another one. I have two on my do not playlist right now while I'm doing these challenges. It's Lowtown and Protocol. I played Protocol once and I've said, nope, never again. This map is incredibly awkward and it just plays so bad. Once I finish my challenges, I'm sure I can figure this thing out, but when I'm trying to get fucking headshots with an SMG, I'm not playing this map, bro. No. Oh boy, red card here, ladies. This seems to be a universally hated map. I'm not, listen, this is weird for me to say. I understand why people don't like this map, but I also feel like this is a really simple map to understand the flow and where people like to go and hide. I don't know. I don't really have a problem with this map. I feel like I understand this map. I get it. It's not that difficult. But again, just like Derelict, I guess it all depends on the teams that you're on. If the teams are balanced and, you know, both teams have decent players, then fine. But I find myself in situations playing this map many times, just like Derelict, where I just have all the shitty players on my team and I could only do so much. Rewind. At first, I wasn't a big fan of this map, but it's grown on me very much. I'm enjoying this map. This is a good one. Scud is a hit or miss for the most part. I will say I will lean more towards good. I just find that a lot of people just go for the ranged engagements, not a lot of close quarter engagements. They're just always looking for the range shot, which is whatever. Skyline, again, one of the best maps in the game. I love this map since day one. This is one of the better maps. I can't wait for them to have a 24/7 Skyline. I'm gonna be in there all day. Subsonic is another map that I really enjoy. I like this map a lot of action, fast pace, easy to know where people are gonna be. I found it very strange that Exclusive Ace said in a recent video that he did not like this map. I find it strange anybody who doesn't like this map. This map is so easy to understand and it's such a fun map. A lot of fast paced action, a lot of aggressiveness. People are really just trying to get kills on this map and it's just a lot of action consistently. Vault, this is a fantastic map too. This is another one that I really enjoy playing. I like this map a lot. Very good map. Borkuda, I like this map, man. I don't know about you guys, man. At first it was a little intimidating, but once I got that first game, just I went through the map and I understood where people like to go and the general like layout of the map. Not a bad map. I enjoy that map. And Warhead is here too. I've played it, so this is a face-off map. I've played it several times. I'm not crazy on this map. I just feel like the levels, it's so uneven. You can't really like, I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan of this map. There's a lot of the face-off maps I'm not really a big fan of. The skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty, I mean, this is expected. We all know what this is. If you have a good game, hey, you better get ready. You better gear up because you're about to go into the CDL, your next match. It's awful. It's shitty. It's manipulation at its finest right there for their player base. I've always been an advocate for skill-based matchmaking, but it has to be done right, and the way that Call of Duty is doing it is not the right way. To be honest here with you guys, man, I don't know what's worse, the skill-based matchmaking or the team balancing. They're just both awful. Something else that's been really annoying in this game for me as a solo player is just coming across people who think that they're doing something because they understand the combat specialty perks, like strategists. You know, obviously you use 3 of the green perks, you can get strategists and you get easy kill streaks over and over and over nonstop. Even the combat specialty perk recon, I just find it to be really annoying. It's like one of these things where you're forced to use specific things because you don't want people to have such a great advantage against you. Like the only thing that counters the recon specialty combat specialty perk is Ghost. Only thing that can really help you against the strategist perks is Ghost and cold-blooded. Like, sure, yeah, there is a counter to everything in this game, which is great, which is what we should always have in a Call of Duty. If you give us the ability to do something, there should be a counter to that. But when you're prestiging or when you're just leveling up or when you're just getting started with the game and you're coming across people who have all of these incredible advantages against you, it can be very, very annoying. Now, for the most part, the Scorestreaks are really fun to use and they're not that difficult to get either. I'm having a good time with that. Not a lot of complaints when it comes to that department. My one complaint for the Scorestreaks, so let me know if you guys experience this too, is calling them in. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I gotta press on the right D-pad. I gotta press this thing like 10 times in order to call in like a UAV. The weapons that I've used so far, they've been really fun. But again, this is one of the things where I just started using the C9. I'm going for the SMGs now while I level up. I believe level 47 is when I unlock the Goblin, so I can get right back to the assault rifles. So until I get to that level, you know, I'm just gonna work on some of the SMGs here. The weapons feel pretty decent, but again, it's just this thing where I don't know if it's the time to kill, but they just feel extremely weak. And this is coming from somebody who's just been leveling up the assault rifles. I mean, I just started on the C9. I got it to level, what level is it now? Level 23. And I literally could not stay in core because it was just so many hit markers and nobody was dying. It just forced me to go into hardcore, which I absolutely hate. I don't like hardcore. I only go into hardcore to do specific challenges. But when I'm in core and I'm emptying an entire magazine into somebody and they don't die, and then I get shot once and then I die, it's just really frustrating and I just can't deal. I can't do that. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Black Ops 6, there you guys have it, man. I could go on and on here, but I don't want to make this an extremely long video. You know, it was brought to, I guess, everybody's attention where people are making this comment over on Twitter and on social media and on YouTube and all this stuff, where they're basically saying like Call of Duty, it's the same thing every year. And it's funny, until somebody really says that, until a lot of people say that out loud, you don't really think about it. And now that people are saying it, I'm really like looking at this and I'm like, man, it is the same thing every year. There's little changes here and there, like this year with the Omni movement, which is great. You get multiplayer, you get the 6v6, you get your classic modes, team deathmatch, domination, hardpoint, kill confirm. You get some multiplayer maps to play. You learn the spawns, you learn the layouts of the map. You level up your guns, you find the best attachments, you find the gun that performs the best against, sweaty lobbies. You get kills, you get kill streaks, you die, it affects your KD and all this stuff. It's the same thing pretty much every year, but I guess it's up to these devs and the teams over there to figure out what can we do differently, what can we do to make this feel somewhat of like a new experience. But yeah, man, let me know in the comment section below, how do you guys feel about this game? I'm really enjoying it so far. I really hope they fix some of the issues that we've all been struggling with, mainly the hit registration, the extremely high time to kill that doesn't make sense for a lot of these gunfights. I'm over here, man, level 17 at the moment, prestige 1, about to get back to the grind as soon as I finish editing and uploading today's video. I'll probably go live over on Twitch later on. If you guys want to come hang out and earn some drops, you can earn some rewards just by watching. They just announced a couple minutes ago that Nuketown is coming up on Friday, so that should be fun. Hey man, I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. A lot more content coming up on the way, more live streams. Be on the lookout. Thank you all very much for the continued support, for the continued love. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and drop a like for us. Remember, you can use code GRAY over at Control Freaks. You can also use code GRAY over at Aim Controllers, and you can use code YTGRAY over at G Fuel. Links in the description below to everything I just mentioned. If you use my code at checkout, you get a nice discount off your order. Make sure to check us out over on our social media platforms: TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Stay connected, and I'm going to call it there, guys. Give us a follow over on Twitch and over on Kick. Thank you all so much for watching. Till the next one, my name is Gray. Peace.